Greetings. This is Chloe Papadakis with the Thursday edition of Quiet Echo. I want to tell you about something that happened last Tuesday. It is not national news. It happened in my kitchen. But I think it matters more than most of what made the headlines this week. My daughter is 3. She was sitting on the kitchen floor with my phone, watching a cartoon she has seen 40 times. The same one. Again. She knows the words. She mouths them. Her eyes were glazed the way eyes get when the brain has stopped processing and is just receiving. I took the phone. I put on her shoes. I walked her to the backyard. She stood on the grass and looked at me like I had taken her to another country. She did not know what to do out there. Let me say it again because I need you to hear the weight of it. A 3-year-old child stood in her own backyard and did not know how to play outside. When I was 3, the yard was where everything happened. Digging, climbing, chasing, falling, getting up, doing it again. Nobody organized it. Nobody downloaded it. You went out the back door and figured it out with whatever was on the ground. Something has shifted, and the research is catching up to what parents already feel in their kitchens. Children ages 8 to 12 now spend more than 5 hours a day on screens, not counting school. Teens average more than 8 hours. The American Academy of Pediatrics released a policy statement in February saying the digital ecosystem is reshaping childhood development learning, social skills, emotional regulation, all of it. A study published in The Lancet in January followed babies born in 2009 and 2010 into their teenage years. The researchers found higher screen time in the first years of life was linked to significantly higher anxiety at age 13. They believe extended screen exposure in infancy changes the way pathways in the brain develop. We are not talking about teenagers scrolling social media. We are talking about babies, infants, the foundation years. Meanwhile, outdoor play has declined for decades. A UCLA study found 6th graders who went 5 days without screens were significantly better at reading human emotions than peers who kept their normal screen habits. 5 days. Not a year. Not a semester. 5 days without a screen, and children could read faces again. Think about what it means when a child cannot read a face. It means empathy has a lag. Connection has a lag. The ability to sit across from another person and understand what they are feeling, most human skill we have, is being eroded by the thing we hand them to keep them quiet. Now I am not here to lecture anyone. I am a parent. I gave my daughter the phone because I needed 10 minutes to finish something. Every parent alive has done the same. A 2025 survey found 49% of parents rely on screen time every day to manage parenting responsibilities. 1 in 4 said they use screens because they could not afford childcare. This is not laziness. This is survival in an economy built on 2 incomes with no village left to share the load. But survival and health are different conversations. We can understand why screens became the default and still ask what the default is costing. Here is what happened on Tuesday after I took the phone away and put my daughter in the yard. For about 5 minutes, she stood there, lost. Then she found a stick, then a rock. She put the rock on a stump and hit it with the stick. Found another rock, did it again. Within 15 minutes, she had a game. No rules. No instructions. No algorithm deciding what came next. She invented it from nothing. The way children have invented games from nothing since before anyone was keeping track. She was not completing a module. She was not earning points. She was outside, doing something her body and her brain needed to do, and nobody had to design an app for it. She was playing. The real kind. The kind you cannot download. To be fair, screens are not poison. Educational content exists. Children in rural areas and children with disabilities access worlds through screens they could not reach otherwise. I am not calling for a ban. I am calling for a question. What is the screen crowding out? And is what it is crowding out unstructured play, face-to-face conversation, time in the physical world with sticks and rocks and grass under bare feet replaceable? I do not think it is. My daughter does not need a screen-free childhood. She needs a childhood where the screen is not the first option, the easiest option, and the only option anyone offers her. She needs 10 minutes on the grass with a stick and nobody watching. The yard is still there. The stick is still there. The rock on the stump is still there. We just have to remember to open the door and walk her to it. This is Chloe Papadakis, your host for today's Quiet Echo. Thanks for listening. Quiet Echo is part of the fictional Cedar Valley news series, written by Evan Swenson, publisher, publication consultants, and Claude Marshall, AI developmental editor. While the people in town are fictional, the national events they reflect on are real. The front porch is open. Readers of the Cedar Valley News are gathering on Facebook to respond to the editorials, share their own stories, and join a conversation built on respect, honesty, and no party lines. Come sit with us. I will put the link in the show notes.
You've been listening to the Cedar Valley News Podcast, where small-town voices meet the headlines shaping our world. From faith and family to front porches and fields. We'll be back with more stories connecting real lives to real events. Until next time, keep your porch light on, your faith strong, and your heart open.